Oh my god, I feel like a complete idiot. Pinnacle, I thought Pinnacle was malfunctioning, so I restarted my computer, or reset, or whatever the hell it's called. Oh, I did a whole bunch of things, drove me freaking insane for about 20 minutes, then I realized, wait a second, I picked Pinnacle file capture instead of the actual Dazzle device for where it was supposed to capture from, so, needless to say, I am an idiot. But with any luck, today's recording session can be finished up in the next hour and a half or so. Meaning, the game can be finished up. The game can be finished up in about an hour and a half. But unfortunately, I doubt that's the case. So odds are I'm going to have a chode of a recording session that's going to finish off the entire game. But anyway, while I was waiting for my computer to, for whatever reason, I decided to restart it. I got to practice some of this. Yeah, there's a powerbomb expansion. Oh. So it's that one, that one, that one, that one. And then kablooey, and we get a powerbomb expansion. So anyway, this is me on for 986 here. Sorry for focusing a little too much on the game. For some more, obviously, some Prime 2 Echoes. How many power bombs is that? That's 7. That's pretty good. And, I never got the chance to scan that to activate the elevator, or to scan this, which is 80% second phase, this Shattered Hope. None of the warriors sent to the Sky Temple returned. Our forces searched in dark aether for them in vain. Of the energy transfer module, there was no sign. Though saddened, we set out to prepare another mission, to build another module, to try once more to save our dying world. Clearly, they didn't quite, it didn't quite work out as planned. Oh, elevator's just retarded. Oh, elevator's just over here. That so looked like an elevator. Alright, so what we have to do now is we basically just have to make a beeline for the Great Temple so we can talk to U-Mos. I don't have the time to be fucking with you. By the way, if any of you were hoping to verse me in StarCraft 2 on multiplayer, you may want to hold out until I'm ready, because as I've found out over the past 3 days or so, I am not cut out for multiplayer quite yet. Behold the awesomeness of the Annihilator beam, by the way. Mixed amounts of ammo. Love it so much. But, I would play as the Protoss, because that's my favorite race. A little expensive, a little risky for a beginner on multiplayer, but I love using the Protoss, just simply because they're cool. Then would be the Zerg, and third would be the Terran. I like the Terran, it's just they're a little boring, a bit cut and dry, a little too cut and dry for me. The Zerg are pretty cool, but they're extremely weak. Protoss, granted they're Ziv, you know, as I've already said, they're just cool. But, anyway, what would happen is, at one point what happened was I got rushed by a massive group of Marauders, which are basically grenade launcher guys, and a bunch of, I mean, literally, it looked like a group of 80 Marines and Marauders that just completely raped me. Oh my god, it was terrible. Ugh, but yeah, that sort of thing would happen repeatedly when I would do multiplayer matches, which I decided to finish the campaign and do a bunch of single-player matches against the AI, you know, on higher difficulties, before I head out and do multiplayer, thinking it's going to be easy as pie. Far from easy as pie. God, I think my problem is I'm too used to the campaign where you basically just got to build the biggest and baddest units around, like Thors and Siege tanks, battle cruisers, if you're Terran, if you're Zerg, Ultralisks, Broodlords, all that. In multiplayer, you never, in reality, get the chance to build those guys. When it comes to the Protoss, however, you do get the chance, usually, to build, in a good match, you'll probably get the chance to build Colossus, which are these massive tripod things with huge-ass heads, but the point is their Heat Lance attack is just ridiculously powerful. And then there are carriers that are also pretty cool. They're like, although they sound like basically drop ships where they pick up Protoss, ground Protoss units, and then drop them elsewhere, carriers actually, the only thing they carry are interceptors, which are basically itty-bitty drones that they use to attack. They build them as a separate attack. It's actually really cool. But the point is, I'm always trying to build a massive group of guys before charging, and I'm always focusing on defending my structure, when in reality I should focus on attacking them instead of defending myself. It's really weird. Oh! Right, before I forget. Missile expansion. What's really funny is in the dark alternate of this place, there's also missile expansion, and you also reach that missile expansion by screw attack, but now we have 195 missiles, which is extremely cool, because that means we're nearing the end of the game. Not that I want to end the game anytime soon. I'm loving this game. I don't know what it is. It's like, just today, I realized, oh my god, this game is amazing. Like, once you play through a game, the first time you play through a game, you don't know what you're doing, but you're still like, oh, this is such an awesome game. That's why I thought of Other M at first, but looking back at it, it is a rather mediocre game, but it is still kind of fun. It is still quite fun, actually. But the point is, then the second and third, or whatever, X amount of times through, when X is more than 1, oh god, that was algebra right there. In each of those playthroughs, it just doesn't seem fun anymore. However, just recently, I just started playing the game when I was waiting for my computer to boot up, because I reset it for whatever reason. I realized, oh my, this is a very good game. I'll probably do the same with Prime 3, which I can't wait to... I gotta start practicing that game. Especially if this is going to be my last recording session, which hopefully it will be, because if it isn't my last recording session, then my last recording session is going to be like 30 minutes long, and it's just going to be the final battle. But anyway, let's... So, we have restored all of the temples to their former glory. However, obviously, Dark Aether still stands. The light of Aether shines from all 3 temples once more. And yet, Dark Aether remains. One energy controller still shines in the darkness, sustaining the world. One energy controller? Damn, must be strained. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hallowed place, holds the final energy controller. The greatest and most powerful beast of the Ink keeps guard over what you seek. The hell is he swirling around in his hands? The 9 keys to the Sky Temple have been hidden in each land of the Dark World. Finding them will be perilous, but... I offer you this blessed suit of power. Blessed suit of armor, rather, energized by the light of Aether itself. Its power will help you reach these final keys. May it serve you well in the darkness! Oh! Let there be the light of Aether. And now we get a really, really awesome thing. A brand new suit. The final suit in the game, actually, and it's, as you may figure, the best suit ever. And this is the light suit. Where there is dark, there is light. Where there's the dark suit, there's the light suit. Literally, the light suit is the light of Aether. We are wearing the light of Aether, the pure energy of light. I see the light, but someone really needs to tone it down. Look at that, where the dark suit was all jagged and rough, this suit is all sleek and smooth. It's like Samus's new body paint, you know? Her. Man, that is cool. Light suit acquired. This amazing suit will enable you to ride along beams of light, and you're completely immune to every factor of Dark Aether. Hold on one sec. The last stronghold of the Ing remains. Seek its 9 keys to gain entry. Once you reach the Sky Temple, let nothing stay your hand. Okay then. Well, the light suit will basically make Dark Aether's atmosphere completely immune. You'll be completely immune to Dark Aether's atmosphere. And the Dark Aether's water. Which I've heard is almost as bad as Mexico's water. Oh god, that was terrible. But, anyway, the Dark Temple keys, if you remember a few episodes ago, I showed off, near the... Light suit didn't increase the power being that anyways. But I showed you guys this weird red outline. Well, if you go to Dark Aether, what will replace that red outline is basically the Ing's most treasured caches. Those floating Ing caches, or whatever they're called, each one will hold a Sky Temple key. And to begin this rather obnoxious quest, let's go along. And yes, that was the Annihilator Beam activating that Dark Rift. I'm gonna begin here in the Temple Grounds, basically just to kick off the quest. So this is the Profane Path as opposed to the Sacred Path. So it's all icky and not good. Look at that Super Beacon. Oh yeah, speaking of, let's go ahead and scan the Super Beacon right now. Once you hit a Light Beacon or a Light Crystal with the Annihilator Beam, will turn to a Super Beacon or Super Crystal. And what's really cool about these, as I mentioned before, is that the enemy will literally walk right into the Super Beacons. Sometimes. These guys seem to be a little more smart. Come on, get out of here. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and handle this now. Okay, I got this. 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't remember the last one. Okay. Hey! Hey! There we go. Alright. And right back here is our final beam ammo expansion. There you go. Now we have, we can carry a maximum of 250 light and dark beam ammo, which is really awesome. No, I won't go after those, innocent. Whoa, that was awesome! I've never actually used the screw tack against the blade pots, mostly because it's overkill, but we've already scanned you. Run away! It will leash your face! It will suck you! That guy's just, you know, just carrying along a, just carrying along a space pirate body. Ow! Phazon! Ow! Yeah, Phazon, however, you are not immune to. Not yet. You gotta wait until Prime 3 for that. And even then, they still managed to make you vulnerable to some Phazon attacks. Did he... How did he die? Oh, whatever. We need Dr. House to solve how he died. Ah, okay. Yeah, these are different Ing claws, actually. This makes 100% Darklings. These are dormant Ing claws. You anything new? No. Alright, now remember when I said there was another missile expansion on the dark alternate of that one place, the GFMC compound? Here it is. 200 missiles! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, and notice we haven't taken a single bit of damage from Dark Aether. Dark Aether's atmosphere, that is. Oh yeah, we're also immune to Ing Storm, that nasty, nasty floating bundle of bugs that would do nothing but torture us. Let's go ahead and take care of the Seeker missile door. Alright. Also on StarCraft 1, I've made some progress. I did beat one mission. Another mission's the Zerg. One mission I got just... Oh, God, that mission's... I'm not going to return to it for a little bit. But I did start the first Protoss mission. And I found out how to battle my brother. And it doesn't require over-the-interwebs connections. Does this take bombs? I guess it does. Wait, there's nothing in here? What a ripoff.